guys, welcome back to another Eyes on the Fear. Today we have a special guest, sort of. We have Steven Doorstop with us.
Been a while.
Been a minute for sure. He's been busy all summer competing, and he just got back from SmashCon. How was SmashCon?
SmashCon is an experience like every year. Every Smash Major is its own like unique tournament, but SmashCon I think is one of the most unique majors like out there. Period. It is not. It's not just a tournament; it's a convention.
Yeah.
At any given point, there could be up to like 5,000 people in that venue, and the like screaming and the cheering, the way they have it set up so that the entire venue can see the match that's happening on stream in a given moment. They have like this like 4 massive TVs hanging from the ceiling that they like play at all angles.
Wow.
And so like top 8 for like every game's happening. Even if you're playing friendlies, you can see what's going on. And people just scream whenever anything happens. This is by far the loudest tournament. Everyone gets the most excited for it. They have the most like stands because again it's a convention, so there's like the most like cool things to check out. It has a lot of its downsides too. It tends to have like a hard time running because it's so big. This was the 4th largest like Super Smash Bros. Tournament of all time, I think. And
How many people? You know?
I think for Ultimate it was 2,600 or like 2,500, something like that, right? And that's like massive. Even like I remember back when like Evo hitting 2,000 was like historic. And like the size and scale of that is like really difficult to run a tournament of that size. So there's always like some problems running the tournament. There was never any friendly setups. But if you want to go to a tournament to like just like experience like excitement and like one of the best spectator events I think there is out there, and it's why it gets so big every year. I love SmashCon. For all of its flaws, it was a good time. It's just also a very loud and exhausting tournament, so I'm definitely looking forward to this week off.
I saw on Twitter the 64 combos thing. Where you hit like 13 or something. That was really cool to watch, especially because like, you know, first one was 64 growing up.
Yeah.
I suck at it, but it was really cool to see kind of the creativity you can do in that game.
SmashCon is even like it's like the game for all Smash games. It's like the only tournament that still has a big Smash 4 tournament. It's the only tournament that still has a big I mean, there's like big 64 tournaments otherwise, but it's the only place where like 64 really gets like center stage at any given point. And yeah, the combo contest I think is like such a great thing. I remember when they started doing it like 8 years or so back, something like that.
Yeah.
I think it was back in like 2017, and it was like a great way to showcase what people love about 64.
For sure.
Like the hit stun and all the crazy mechanics and how you can get these like insane true combos to like 0 to death people. And the combo contest, the dude who wins it every single year, Prince, always he goes to SmashCon from Japan specifically just so he can like win that like part of it. He doesn't even care about like the main bracket. He goes, he has like combos prepped that he's going to hit, and they're always insane. Every single year there's always one. It's like the largest like spectator, like people gather in the crowd and like go crazy for that.
Side event?
Just for that side event. It's such a silly thing, but I love the combo contest. I've been watching it since it came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, so this past summer, you've been competing pretty much almost every week, it feels like.
The weeks I don't, I get sick. So.
So before SmashCon, it was Warp Zone. Then before that, it was Gommel. And then before that, it was, what was that?
Smashworks, I think.
Smashworks. So of those 3, which one's the most notable for you?
Smashworks is probably my best one. That's the one where I won the tournament over Apollo Kage, who has been beating me and Geist for many of the weeks leading up to that.
He is not afraid of fear.
He is not afraid of fear. And so like that felt good. I won like, I had a whole bunch of notes prepped actually from the Midwest Ultimate Invitational.
Oh, nice.
I had played Apollo Kage at Cost, which happened 2 weeks before that, and I thought there was a good chance I would play him there, so I'd had a whole bunch of notes prepped for it.
Yeah.
I didn't end up playing Apollo Kage at the Midwest Ultimate Invitational, but I had all those notes ready, so I pulled them back up right before our set at Smashworks, and they came in super clutch. Everything worked. I had some pretty like exciting moments. That tournament was very funny because I was like definitely not playing under ideal conditions the entire time, yet somehow some of my best play came out. So Smashworks was a great event. Gommel was a lot of fun. It was my first time traveling out of country in my entire life.
True. We got that international tournament under your belt.
I cannot say I have the best review of Canadian drivers. they're so mean there. Like everyone says Canadians are really nice, but like I feel like it's true when they're out of the vehicle. When they're in the vehicle, it all like comes out. It's like really aggressive. I've never seen so many horns honk.
They have the anonymous and they're ready to just unleash it.
It's crazy. Like the truck drivers just cut you off for no reason. Like they just see you like a turn signal is like a fight signal. Like all right, and then we're getting in. I don't know. It's
cut you off.
They're crazy there.
Get the flight passport and we'll fly you there.
Yeah. That's not a mistake I'll make again. And then Warp Zone, that was a very, honestly, it was a great regional. I don't think I appreciated the 2-day regional format so much. It was like really nice to like drive to a regional and not be stressed out for the entire day. I was like, oh wait, this is like the first day was really easy and the second day is going to be scheduled really well because they split it into 2 days. This is kind of nice. I didn't do so great there. I lost to first and second place, both of them game 5 for 9th. It was unfortunate bracket and also unfortunate games in those brackets. I definitely could have won both of those sets. But I can't be like too upset about it. It was a good time. And then SmashCon was the tournament after that where it was a great event. It is probably the hardest tournament I'll play in all year, just in terms of like sheer entrance. I placed very well, all things considered. I was like projected for around 65th. I ended up getting 33rd, which is so close to day 3. I've never made day 3 at a major yet, and so close. I ran into probably one of the hardest people in the world for me to fight. Shuton Olimar is probably the character that beats both of mine very hard, and I still it was a great set. He actually remembered me. I played him at Frostbite 2020. And I didn't even there's like no way. I'm just like some generic white guy. I was a nobody at this point. And the only notable thing that happened is I actually took a game off of him.
Okay.
So maybe he remembered that. But he's like, yeah, we played at Frostbite 2020. And it's just like, there's just no way you remember me like that. That's crazy, dude. But
that's pretty cool though.
Yeah, I love Shuton. The set was really good. I definitely could have had it. And it was like nice knowing that if I could beat this guy, I could probably beat anyone in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of the whole SmashCon run was kind of its own movie. I had a lot of close calls in winners, a lot of close calls in losers. The way I lost in winners was tough. Yeah. It was definitely my fault. A lot of people have this idea that it's like, oh, Zero Suit sucks, and it's like,
oh, is that the? Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking. Yeah. It was me screwing up. A lot of times people fall out a boost kick, and it's not the player's fault, but that was definitely my fault. I dashed too far forward. But it definitely stinks to lose like that when I literally had a 1 game and I just fumble it by a pixel.
Yeah.
But honestly, I got a better losers bracket for it. I think there's a good chance I got the same placing even if I won that set in winners. But yeah, I was 33rd. Normally at most majors I'd be like, man, that was really disappointing. Here I was I got way farther than I felt like I should have. This was really good, and I almost made day 3. And I'm like, dang, Spargo got 49th. Spargo's the second best player in the entire world.
All right.
So basically what I'm saying is
Luminosity ranks, look out.
But yeah, there's so many great players that had a tough tournament there, and I got very, very far. Anthony did really well too.
I think it was 49.
He got 49th as well. But honestly, he beat a better player than anyone I did. Karama is a phenomenal win. That's a top 20 player right now.
Yeah, wow.
Anthony beating Karama was a pretty huge deal, and the fact that he had to play him that early in losers, guys didn't even get upset or anything like that. He lost to Riddles, also barely, and then immediately had to play a top 20 player in losers, and then won. And then he only lost after that because he ran into another Snake player, which is his worst match.
It happens. We're gonna have to get some training sessions with Apollo in there.
Yeah. AK actually hit me up because he lost to Mars later, and he's like, I'm tired of losing.
There you go. Little deal here. But then, SmashCon, great time. And I think the next big one is Riptide.
Yes.
And that's in September. We'll be there. It'll be a lot of fun.
Emma will be commentating. She got her slot secured.
That's exciting. Good to hear. So we'll have the whole FEAR team there. It'll be a lot of fun seeing everybody in action. But coming up, we have more Red Bull Flugtag stuff. We showed you real quick before this interview.
I'm so sad I missed it. Yeah. I couldn't be there for it. I was in SmashCon.
So during SmashCon, we were in the Ohio River. We were pushing people off the Ohio River, jumping into the Ohio River for the Red Bull Flugtag. We have a sneak peek preview for it. What we're going to be coming out with a little documentary. So Cincinnati's been getting a lot more cool events coming into the city. I think it's kind of being recognized as a very popular, people are willing to come out here in Cincinnati. We just had the Taylor Swift concert, which was way bigger, but the Red Bull Flugtag event is a country to country. Plenty of European countries have done it. And it was really cool that Cincinnati was the one picked for this year. And for the FEAR itself, just being able to participate, that we're in the community, that we're part of Cincinnati, and that we have friends all over the city that are willing to come out and support us. This wouldn't have been possible without the MSA Design. Their expertise in building anything was absolutely needed. I can build in Minecraft, and that's about it. So real world experience from them was absolutely a game changer. Without them, we would not have hit 45 feet flying. I don't think our vehicle would have looked as cool. And we definitely would not have had the best dancers without them. So it was a lot of fun.
I think that our craft looked amazing. It was well put together, obviously. It actually went 47 feet, which was fantastic. At the actual Flugtag, they got so into it, were so energized, were so fun to watch. And so I wasn't surprised by the marks that they got.
It was a pretty big moment to see all the planning that I put in. It was all kind of like, this may work. There was no real confidence that I think I had everything nailed. I was waiting for the other shoe to drop of me messing something up and then us kind of scrambling at the last minute, but that didn't happen. So it coming together was a big relief and a big accomplishment, I think, on the entire team.
Flugtag from MSA Design to Cincinnati FEAR was a huge success. It was our first year ever doing anything like this. I think it was MSA Design's first time ever building anything like this. So to get top 5 maybe, but definitely top 10 was fantastic. In my mind, I say we're 4th. They never announced it, so I'm gonna just say we got 4th place. But it was really cool to see the judges appreciate the choreography that we put time into, the craft, the design of the build they enjoyed, and kind of the theme overall was very unique, I would say. I don't think anyone else had that kind of theme to their craft, so I think we did a great job in kind of the execution.
Bottoming out.
Yep.
As is.
And Mecca will get it.
Able to flick and hide.
And here's Wave, and they are going to punch their ticket in.